Hello, hello. Am I audible? We'll start in 5 minutes. Yeah. Shall we begin? Can I get yes in the chat? Am I audible? Am I audible? Can you please respond? Hello, am I audible? Is it? 1 second. Mm, mm, oh, not sure. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay, cool. So, yes, let's start with the generative AI. So, uh, in this particular session, we are gonna learn about large language models introduction, and we are gonna see some examples on Langchain. So, coming to the Gen AI, it started with other topics like variational auto encoders, and all those things were present before large language models, but it came into limelight during the era of LLMs. So what is this large language models? So what do you mean by large? Large in terms of size, and then large in terms of data on which it is being trained. So these models are very huge in size. They are in hundreds of GBs, and data they are trained on is very huge, like internet data. And coming to language models are nothing but next word predictors. So, what do you mean by these next word predictors, which are nothing but language model? So, during school days and all, you might have asked a question like fill in the blanks. So, it works similar to that. One second. So, for example, if I say the sun rises in the dash, so our language models will be able to predict that it is the word east. So this is the funda of large language models. They are nothing but the next word predictors. So coming to this large language model architecture, so it is composed of two things named as encoders and decoders. What this encoder does is it takes the input and encodes it and passes to decoder. While this decoder takes in input from encoder and generates sentences. So yeah, this is about LLM. If you want to see how it looks, I will not complicate it. I will just give you a very 10,000 feet overview of encoder and decoder. There are so many technical jargons, by the way, like self attention, masked attention, multi head attention. We are not gonna worry about all of it. So, this is your encoder, and then this is your decoder. So, your input goes here, it flows through the encoder, and then it comes out as output. For example, if you pass the sun rises in the it outputs east. So any doubts so far? Can you please comment down? Okay. Yeah. So cool. Thank you. Now we will go and understand how this uh, LLM is able to understand English sentences. So we humans communicate through languages, just like English, Kannada, Hindi, etc. But computers can only understand computers or LLMs can only understand numbers. So how can we make computers or LLMs to understand human language, which is natural language, to numbers? It is job of encoder. So to make computers understand natural language, we need convert language to numeric format. So this is job of encoder. So what this encoder does is it will take the natural language. Yes, Amit, you are right. It is like compiler and interpreter in programming language. Exactly, spot on. Thanks, guys. You are able to correlate it with whatever you have learned. That's very nice thing. So it converts it into something known as vectors. Vectors are nothing but numerical arrays like 1.0, 2.9, 5.6, and so on. These are nothing but, and they hold certain meaning. For example, king can be written as something like 1.0, 3.5, 8.9, while car can be written as 3.6, 5.6, and 7.3. So, and then these vector representations are called as embeddings. So kindly remember this. This is very, very important. Embeddings are nothing but a representation of the natural language. So far, any doubt? Am I going fast or slow? Kindly comment out. Okay, good. So we will look at few things, few terminologies related to Gen AI. One terminology you already saw, which is nothing but embeddings, which are nothing but vector representation of human language. Next thing which we are gonna look is temperature. So it is a number which ranges between 0 to, so what this temperature does is gives randomness to the output. Like if temperature is set to 0, output, while temperature, if it is set to 1, then you will have random output. So higher temperature, higher the randomness. So uh, what I meant by deterministic is, if I say the sun rises in the, then if temperature is 0, it is definitely gonna output east. But if you have higher temperature, then it can output any random things, like sun rises in the kitchen, sun rises in the bed, sun rises in the sky, or anything like that. So which will not be uh, correct. So if you want a creative thing, then use higher temperatures, but if you want deterministic output, use lower temperature. Creative things in the sense like for poems and all. So it is useful for writing poems and creative writing, but this zero temperature is desirable when you are doing Q&A. For example, if I ask in which direction does the sun sets, then it should be able to give us the answer as west. So at that time we need to use the lower temperature. Yeah, so these two are main things. Next we will dive into LLMs. So yes, before starting up with LLM, I want you people uh, to do certain activity. So go to forum.openai.com, and I will paste the link in the chat. Is temperature configured in the algorithm? We will see, Amit. I will tell you how you can configure it. You will pass it as a parameter actually. So yeah, once you go to platform.openai.com, either you can log in or sign up. I already have an account, so I will log in. Yeah, thank you, Amit. Oh, you're already logged in. Nice. I don't know why I'm taking so much time. It is not even internet issue. Yeah, not sure why. Yeah, we will continue tomorrow. I think some issues there. I will fix it, and yeah, tomorrow we can have a longer session on this. Thank you.